Hello and welcome back to Wildfrost. So here's the plan. I've got a lot of Wildfrost to do, and someone hopped into the Discord and gave me a ping and said, hey, check out this mod, the Random Starter Decks mod. And I went, oh, that sounds fun. So what I'm going to do is, I think I need to go into Config Manager to set this up actually. I don't know, I actually don't know how you use the Config Manager. Can I tell you that? Does anyone know how I use the Config Manager? Because I know people are like, oh, you can turn that off in the config manager. I don't know where that is. Is it in the mods section, maybe? No? It's not in the journal anywhere, obvious. Let's see. Oh, mod configs. There you go. Oh, requires restart. So you can, with the random starter deck, you can remove all your weapons, all of your items. I don't know what all for one is on. Let me go look at the workshop page real quick and read what these do. If you want to find this, off a link in the description, by the way. So it's, I think I want what's all for one? Replace your other items with the same random item. Okay, this is start with just your leader and your pet. Start with just your leader. Replace starting cards with matching amount of random items. Keep weapons. Everything but your starting weapons. I want to do the replacement. I want full random. All right, and then I have to restart the game, it said, so one sec. Sorry, I should have set this up ahead of time, but I don't know. It is what it is. My Steam is glowing. Tip, you can change your saved launch option in the app's properties. Thanks, Steam. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Now I'm all set up. Let's give it a run. So I'm gonna play a few of these because it seems fun. We have 8-4-5 barrage, 10-5-4 applied to demonize is pretty good too. But I'm gonna go with the barrage guy. Oh, and you know, since we're doing normal, let's just do some overcranked and see what happens. It's been a while. I don't know if this is gonna randomize the pet too. That'd be pretty funny. Just open it up and Spike is gone. Alright, so let's take a look and see if it worked. Oh yeah, it worked. Oh, fuck. All right. So instead of Scrappy Sword, so I see. So it's your card turns into a random card of the same type. So like my 3 Scrappy Swords are now 3 Mimics. My 2 Snow Sticks are now Pepper Reapers. Sunrod turned into Molten Dip. Oh god, this seems so bad. Oh fuck. All right. Cool. All right. Go Mimic. And go Mimic. And, I mean, I guess actually my damage output for the start of a run here is fucking crazy, isn't it? The only problem is I'm dead. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue. So I need Chrono to go tank this Pangoon. It's a shame because I would have liked to have seen these Mimic attacks, but what can you do, right? I guess we'll have to settle. So if I go like... I mean, I just can't get another Mimic on the board. So I guess I play Spike. This is my whole deck, by the way. Yeah. Am I fucked? Is this even playable? That's what's fun about this true random, I think, is it's gonna put us into some actual, like, insanely questionable situations like this. I'll be okay for this one, but this is cool and a really fun idea to spice up the game, I think. For my money, anyway. Oh, I'm gonna die. I guess it's like this, and then... I don't know, Heartforge maybe? I'm not gonna die. 2 is less than 3. Just don't play Pepper Reaper. Just press end turn. That's all I have to do. It's gonna be scary, but there's gonna be a lot of this with the deck. That's all good. No biggie. So number 1, most important, is I need a snow card. Please, please, I need a snow card, I beg you. Let's go top path. Although units are pretty bad here. Oh, pepper flag. Well, I do have a bunch of spice. I have to draw spike or something. Wallop, but a demonize on Wallop isn't great. I guess you could do Fulbert since we have Pepper Reaper Heartforge. Wallop isn't very good with that demonize on him, so. Yo, Pimento! Yo! Pimento! Incredible. Incredible, incredible stuff. Dude, I can't live like this. You can't keep missing Spike. How am I supposed to play the game like this if I'm just gonna... I have to redraw. I have to just press redraw and stabilize. This is fucked up. Go Spike. Save me. Fulbert me. So I'm gonna go like Pepper Reaper here and hope it doesn't poison the Mimic. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Excellent work as always, Fulbert. Keeping us on our toes, making sure I remember that you're working for the other fucking side. Making sure I remember whose team you're on. It's not mine, by the way. I think however you slice it here, it's a 4 or 3 kill, but I should probably kill the scary Frost Stinger. That's fine. Cool pepper flags. Really nice, really good here. Pairs well with my Mimic. I'm lying to you. I do believe that full random starters in this game are gonna lead us down some, like, purely unwinnable paths. God, I fucking hate this guy. It doesn't even matter. Like, it was fine regardless. I still fucking hate this guy. Loser ass bitch. That's what I think of Fulbert. Little rat. Little loser ass rat. Nobody likes him. I don't know why I have 3 mimics on the field when only one of my units can attack. But I have 3 mimics on the field. I guess he's like a cosplaying a useful unit type of deal. Go Blunky. I don't even want to see you, Fulbert. I don't even want to hear about you. Matter of fact, don't even be. Be gone. And 4 and 4. Fulbert, more like you're dead to me, Bert. If I could have just get to this position without such a hassle, we would be steamrolling these fights. But it's so hard to get Blunky Mimic if I don't draw it early. Cool flip though, Blunky. That was pretty badass. Once I get crowns, this will look better, I think. Seems okay. Shell Shield is a blessing. I may not be able to freeze enemies, but now I can pretend like I'm freezing them by taking damage from them. And Berry Blade, same thing. Same exact thing. Little Berry, Big Berry, Jumbo. Jumbo seems pretty bad here. I mean, I guess he's good because I can just put a bunch of... First of all, fuck you, Fulbert. Very, from the deepest part of my heart, fuck you, Fulbert. You are such a piece of shit. And you're dead to me. And remember that this is more money, so we just go on. We leave at 61 and we call it fine. Don't forget to put my crown on, though. Now, what card would I crown? Maybe Chrono? Just lowers the setup time. I think the correct answer was actually Spike. Okay, so we go Jumbo, Mimic, rotate like this, molten dip. That's a lot of damage, yep. Chrono triple mimic is a kind of crazy opener. I won't lie. Mimic plus chrono is very, very something. We go Pepper Reaper on Jumbo. Counteracts the weakening. This is a 2 damage coming after me. I can go. I have to kill this Minimoco. This guy's a fucking demon. So. Mimic, or I can just plant a Pepper Reaper on Ash 4 here, but I think Mimic is fine. Just triple checking I'm not randomly dying here to Infernoco for some reason. I think actually Infernoco is dead. It's not even a think, it's a no. You just go down here, it's 6. He's super dead. He's like omega dead. He's deader than dead. The only thing that would be nice is if I could get this last enemy on the field, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Pepper Reaper. It would have been nice to get the one more guy out, but This technically is 2 more guys, but yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, well I think that this run makes a lot of sense now, and all I need to do is scale up with crowns. Cake Charm? Does anything even take Cake Charm in this deck? Pepper Reaper, kind of. I think, honestly, Noomlin Bell, because the lead time on this deck is crazy. Noomlin Spike, Noomlin Berry Blade, sure, those are fine. This Cursed Crown is a bit of a shame. I'll figure it out. Cave is a little better than a Charm, in my opinion. The only... Wow, $80, sheesh. $30 more, that's a high roll for sure. But I think the only reason not to... You can look at them at about the same value in terms of, like, money versus Charm. They're about the same value. But going to the cave lets you also buy cards, which is better. Been a while since I've seen just, like, a fucking twisted little shellbow with a Consume Charm on it. Just a peek into my psyche, my fucked up dark reality most people can't handle. Goddamn Consume card shellbow. Most people can't handle the dark. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I don't know who I was for a little bit there, but I won't let that happen again. The darkness, sorry. I'm losing the battle. The war. I'm gonna HP up Jumbo. This run is very clear to me. It's so good to get this set up if I can get it, that I'm just gonna play for it. So we're gonna take a bunch of supporting cards, crowns. This takes them out of the pool and gets me to Jumbo faster. And then we're gonna try to pick the Charge Bell if it wasn't in the last set, but I wasn't thinking about it. So it could be there. But we're just gonna like place our hero, shields up, chrono out. And then if the draw looks like this, we just redraw. Jabdot's kind of spooky. It's a shame about the Molten Dip being here, but... Jumbo, Mimic, Mimic is what I'm looking for. And we just place Jumbo. I'm gonna take 6 damage, but the big thing about this is that I can take 6 damage. That's kind of like the whole point. I have a bunch of HP, so I just have to be okay to get hit. You know, one of the things that I think I do kind of poorly in this game, that was almost really bad, by the way, but like, I have a clear game plan, right? I'm going to be getting hit. I have all of this HP specifically in place to get hit, and then I try to avoid getting hit. Why? I know I have to get hit. It's part of the plan. Like this, I could tank this 5 with Blunky, or I could just take the damage. It's actually super nasty to play Blunky right now, though. I'll do it. I'm actually going to let Blunky take this hit, because Blunky on this turn means that I can have my Mimics attacking constantly. Because now Blunky goes and then the Mimics go, and then Jumbo goes and then the Mimics go. I'm down to redraw Bell. I even have healing built into the deck. I think I should just get rid of some units though. Double mimics with damage up like this? My god. This is not very fair. Alright. It's definitely Berry Blade the Pygmy. Put into one so Jumbo kills him. What the fuck? What a flip. Yes. Just for the peace of mind, you know. Big tip if you have trouble with dying randomly in Wildfrost, just move your leader back. Now if I make a mistake, instead of my leader dying, my chrono dies, and that's recoverable. Don't pretend like you're perfect. There's only one perfect person in this world, David Hasselhoff. Music career, legend. Iconic acting career. So, like, if you're not him, and you're watching this video, just, you know, aspire to be as good as you can. And as good as you can is still going to make some mistakes, so make it so that those mistakes don't kill you. Make it so that you can go, oh, whoops, and then recover. Mega Mimic Zoomlin Nest in this deck is so good. Yeah. Yes, please. Zoomlin Nest is like the ideal pickup to go with Chrono, I believe. I cannot add more clunkers to this deck. There's so many. Ruminator's cool. I do not have room. Book Charm. Oh, sweet. Can I put this on Jumbo? No. Cowards. So I'm going to move the Shell Shield Crown over to Zoomlin Nest, and we're just going to take... I kind of want to take Spike out. I just don't have room for him. And into Woolly Drek is not a biggie. Okay. Chrono, Zoomlin Nest, Hero, and probably just a freeze on Bigfoot, because I'm going to be focusing on the Woolly Drek here. I mean, look at this hand. Mimic, Mimic. I may as well do 4 damage to something, probably to Grumble. Cool flip. You know what, I can play the Heartforge in case something weird happens here. I can't imagine I'm gonna miss on Jumbo, but if I do, I can have the Heartforge take the hit now. But all good. You're here. He's also free. So if I want, I can instant draw into Molten Dip. It's probably the right choice. It's a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Okay. I'm done. And again, 2 damage to Jumbo, no big deal. I don't like it, and it's important that I don't like it, though. Because I shouldn't like having Jumbo in the front like that, because that's not very nice. We don't want Jumbo at the front of the board if we can at all help it. Because if I leave him there, he's eventually going to kill my whole team. And that's not good. But we Shell Shield up our Mimic so that it lives, and then it goes... Death to the Woolly Drek. And Grumble. God, I wish I could get a fucking Sunrod into this deck, huh? When I recall the Zoomlin Nest's job complete. Play Blunky. His job, his work, has just begun. He's gonna get hit by this Grumble, and we're gonna all ask ourselves, why the fuck did this guy just forget to use his hero? I got 2 Mimics sitting here, ready to go. Mentally, I was right here already. I was already playing this turn in my head. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. I said I don't know, damn it, stop asking me. These guys are all dead. Clearly I was trying to set up some sort of a multi-kill and failed, right? That's obviously what happened here. Alright, Mimic's up. Blunky. Blunked. Dreamer, you could heal. Shh. Got it. Didn't ask. Did I? Didn't ask. If I wanted to heal, I would have asked. Can I heal here? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told you to shut it. That was insensitive. I don't know what came over me. I'm under a lot of stress right now. I hope you can forgive me. I've been really going through it lately, you know, and by lately I mean in the last, like, I don't know. I'm not really going through it. Things are pretty good right now, all things considered. But, for the bit I'm going through it right now. It's been real tough lately. Emotions have been running high. You know how it goes. There's a crunker right around the corner. I got a big deadline to meet. And I don't know if I'm gonna meet him. My boss is leaning over my shoulder going, streamer, streamer, and I go, how'd you get here? It's just this whole thing. Man, you wouldn't understand. You just wouldn't get it. It's okay. So I think I'm gonna play, obviously, Cursed Crown. You can play a few different ideas here. I'm gonna just go for Charms. Blazy's too expensive. I have no snow into... I have no snow and I have like no pings. I have berry, but I have one ping into spike walls, which is just gonna be really annoying. Not much else to call it. So I could pick up this Frostbell to mitigate. I think I should. It's just not very fun. You know what is fun? Crown Lumen Vase. Lumen Vase Chrono right off the bat. And probably our Raspberry Charm for Jumbo is pretty good. I was thinking Acorn Charm on my hero also, so I have a little more room for getting bombarded. Could also have done it on a Mimic, but that's kind of like, eh. Whatever. I could just drill away from the spike wall. That is one idea here. Excuse me, pardon me. Here we go. I have the Gunk Fruit. How could I forget about the Gunk Fruit? I also have Blunky who can do a pretty okay job here. It slows me down a lot to stop and hit this spike wall. I should just use Blunky's block, I think. Here's a fun one. Test your knowledge on this one. Does this spike wall hit Blunky? I think yes. I'm pretty sure Smackback interrupts. No, it doesn't. And you know what? I think I should know that because I'm pretty sure I've seen this interaction before. Mimics and other such effects trigger first, like against puffballs if an enemy hits. I think if you asked me that question, but it was, does this puffball hit me, I would have said yes. But because it was me hitting them, I couldn't know for some reason. This is kind of fucked up. But also, I am not going to sit here and talk to you and pretend like I have any intention of fighting this out with Crunker. I'm not going to worry about the money. I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm just gonna chill. 3 plus 4. Sorry, 3 plus 4 is 7. This fight is a wrap. Cool flip. Get me out of here, buddy. Absolutely no desire to fight this idiot. No reason to fight this idiot. Jumbo's down 4 HP and at a higher point than he started. If you're keeping track. And as cool as it is to go 2-block Blunky, Hands Bell or Hands Bell, Charge Bell to draw whatever I want in conjunction with the Zoomla Nest is so good. If I walked away from Truffle right now, I would have like $300, by the way. That's fucked. That's just not right. Nothing for Frenzy, nothing for Spice. All good. Let's run it. I'm not particularly afraid right now. I feel like we have something really crazy here from the triple Mimic opener. And the Jumbo, he's quite good in this as well. But yeah, the idea here is now I just press the redraw bell and I draw the rest of my deck and then I find whatever I want. And in this case, it's Mimic, Recall Zoomla Nest, your work here is done, Blunky, Molten Dip. And then Blunky can patrol with the Mimics. The only problem is that this build is very fragile. I don't have much HP to play around. But I do so much damage and I go so fast, it just kind of doesn't matter. This is like one of the biggest glass cannon runs of my life, though. But if you're ahead of the enemies in Wildfrost, you tend to stay ahead of them. And I'm very far ahead. I get to just kind of spawn kill them because I call them in whenever I'm ready. It's like I didn't even optimize for the burster and it still dies by a large margin. And my mimics flip. And then I go... I'm gonna call the wave bell. I think it makes sense because this is so much damage to leave on the table. I think this fight's also over in 5 minutes. Or 5 turns, I mean. I don't know how many minutes it was, but it didn't feel like that many. 1, 2, and 5. Yeah, they're dead before they go. And bye-bye. And they're gonna get flipped on too. Mimics, hit that shit. Oh yeah. Only one flip, but still. My hero is significantly weaker because no chrono value. Crown. It's kind of getting like, what do I even want a crown for at this point? I'll figure it out. Probably for the pomegranate charm. Not for the pomegranate charm, but for the peppering's also really good here. Oh, hang on. This might actually be one of the only times in my life I'll say this, but scrap pile is really good here with how this plays out. Yeah, I was gonna crown shell shield, but crown scrap pile is pretty good. I guess. Sure. Why not? Sorry, I just in the moment paused. I don't know if I said I was going anywhere, but I went to take screenshots. I'm done now. Let's wrap it up, shall we? It's a new era. Oh, wow. Oh my god, no way. Oh, no way. They did not just give me Sun Charm Blunky. That can't be right. I was going to talk about how it's a new era and I just make the thumbnail when I'm paused so that my power going out randomly doesn't affect me anymore. But then I got distracted by a certain someone. You think this Blunky guy is, think he's single? Can you guys give me his number maybe? God, I hope so. Alright, we're gonna go you. No reason to even play Pepper Flag, but I should blast this Ice Forge one. Oh yeah, baby. And then it's just the Blunkinator. I'm gonna have to change my thumbnail. I didn't know he was here. I should have checked. Can't believe I didn't go look first before I made the thumbnail. You would think I would just go look. It's already out there. The script is already written for what happens in this Wildfrost run. I don't know why I would act like it's anything different. Wow. This is just so much damage. I know I keep saying that, but like, oh my god. Come on, Blunky, you're going in the thumbnail. Hop in, loser. I'll have to re-export it, but that's fine. I only lose to one thing, but I lose hard to it. That's okay. It's not that bad, I guess. If it freezes Blunky, what can I do? If he gets Uba-Bared, so be it. Ah, score 1 for the good guys, baby. As Uba-Bear completely defeated. Because I can just kill the Frost Guardian. I don't even have to think about this. He just dies. I don't believe he has much counterplay to me ending turn here. Because every Mimic hit is 24 damage. So it's 24 times 3 plus 9 is how much damage we're doing, which is 81 damage when Blunky attacks. So every turn, 81 damage right now is what we're doing. Good Jumbo, I would not have thought you could hit that shit. Good work, buddy. He doesn't look like someone who could do a triple backflip, but I don't know, man. Me personally, I peaked at the 1 block vertical jump for the beef. That was where I was capped out. I couldn't get the backwards jump or the backflip. It was too much for me. Look at this fucked up jailer. Just a really twisted version. Huh. Zoom nest on the board. My favorite change they made, I think across all of Wildfrost, was making it so that you can recall units in this fight. What a world of difference, right? I also have to say, I'm getting so lucky that I am drawing Blunky and the... I'm not drawing this card, Molten Dip, in my opening hand. That has been so fortunate. I want to do, like, Mimic. Now, I can't flip Jumbo around until the Jailer is dead, but I may as well still get him on the board. He's still 6 damage, Barrage. I said it's 81 damage, right? So I could just jam Pepper Ring. Because that's 81 damage, then. Let's see if I'm right. He should live at 9, and then I just redraw. And, like, Blunky has 1 block, so who cares? And this is definitely 81 damage. And then I press redraw bell. 3 damage hits the Blunk. But that doesn't matter. These guys are dead. Or not these guys, but the Jailer's dead. And it's 81 damage, so even if... The way that you can estimate this is I'm at 63 on these guys. Even if some of my damage is wasted here, it's still going to kill both. Some of my damage will probably end up wasted because of overkilling, but I'm over by so much that both of these enemies die for sure. Seems not so bad. I was expecting something a lot more horrific for my first attempt at this. I thought they were gonna do something real fucked up, but no, this was pretty nice. My closest fight was probably Penguins. I did not really grasp how scary that was. What is this now? 36 every hit, 3 hits is 36 times 3 is 90, it's 108 plus 15, it's 123. That's pretty good. The third Mimic is a little overkill, don't you think? Alright, backflip on him, fellas. Oh yeah. You too, Blunky. Oh, the Mimics don't get to do extra backflips, what a shame. And Jumbo didn't get to do any backflips, I thought he hadn't taken his turn yet. Too bad. That was fun. I'll do at least one run of each of these clans with this, because this is pretty sweet. I had a great time doing that. But tomorrow, maybe I'm going to suffer. Who knows? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.